Today's topic is the market demand curve. In a market for any commodity, we see several buyers. Okay, over here, let us take for example, we have a ice cream shop by XYZ shopkeeper. One ice cream shop, and there are many ice creams over here. Okay, for these ice creams, there will be many buyers in the market, thousands of buyers. Over here, we cannot study about all the 1,000 buyers, but we will consider only two buyers demand. For example, A buyer and B buyer, or A's demand and B's demand for ice creams from this shop. Okay, for that we have to draw a schedule. First column we have price, second A's demand or quantity demanded by buyer A, B's demand or quantity of ice cream demanded by buyer B, and then lastly we have market demand. Understood? Let us start with the price. Take for example, in the beginning, the price of 1 unit means 1 cup of ice cream. Price of 1 cup of ice cream is rupees 1 in the beginning. When price is 1, this A will demand, or this A will buy 4 cups of ice cream, 4 units of ice cream. B will demand 5 cups of ice cream. Each consumer or each buyer has different taste and preferences. So depending on their income or taste and preferences, they will buy the ice cream cups or units. Okay. So how much will be your market demand? Now how to calculate market demand is A's demand plus B's demand will give you market demand. When we combine everyone's demand in the market, we get market demand. Take for example, suppose for this ice cream we have 1,000 or 2,000 buyers. When we combine everyone's demand, or when we sum up everyone's demand, we get market demand. Okay, so 4 plus 5 will give you 9. So 9 is your market demand. When price increases from 1 to 2 rupees, 2 per unit. Okay, now this one ice cream cup will cost you around 2 rupees. What will happen to A's demand? A's demand will get reduced. Maybe he will start demanding, this A consumer will start demanding 3 units of ice cream. B will demand 4 cups of ice cream or 4 units of ice cream. Accordingly, you have to calculate market demand, that is 3 plus 4 will give you how much? 0.7. Okay. When price increases from rupees 2 to rupees 3, A's demand will get reduced from 3 to 2 units of ice cream. Okay, B's demand will even get reduced from 4 to 3. Accordingly, the market demand will be 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, and when finally price becomes 4 per unit, 4 per cup, this 1 cup cost you around 4. Starting 1 cup was costing you around rupees 1. Now the price has increased to 4. What will happen? What will happen to demand, and what will happen to A's demand, and what will happen to B's demand? Okay, A's demand will get reduced from 2 to 1 unit. Now A will buy only 1 cup of ice cream and B will buy 2 cups of ice cream. Okay, everyone's demand is different based on their needs and income. Market demand will be 1 plus 2 is equal to 0.3. This is your market demand. Now what is your market demand? 9, 7, 5 and 3. Over here, for study purpose, we have taken only 2 buyers. Like this, we can take many buyers. Okay. Now based on this data, we have to show or represent this data through the diagram. You cannot draw just one diagram over here. We have to show A's demand also, B's demand also, and then finally market demand. Okay, in this first we have to draw A's demand curve. Y-axis, x-axis, origin. Price on y-axis, price of X commodity. X commodity over here is your ice cream. Then we have quantity demanded, QX, quantity of X commodity, again of ice cream. And plot all these points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Over here, when we are drawing, this is your A's demand curve. A's demand curve. First, we have to draw A's demand curve. Okay. When you are drawing A's demand curve, you have to consider price and A's demand curve. This quantity you have to consider. Okay. Now plot all these points on the graph. Price is 1 and A's demand is 4. Okay. When price increases to 2, A's demand is 3. Then 3, 2, 4, 1. Join all these points. You will get a downward sloping demand curve. D, D. This is your A's demand curve. Second, now you have to draw B's demand curve. Same way. Y-axis, X-axis, origin, price on Y-axis, PX, quantity demanded, QX. Same way you have to plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to look at price and B's demand, quantity demanded. 1, 1 and 5. 1 and 5 on x-axis demanded. Then 2, quantity demanded is 4, price is 3, quantity demanded is 3. Then when price is 4, your quantity demanded is 2. Plot all these points and draw a straight downward sloping line, that is your DD, demand curve. Last one is your market demand curve. For this diagram, you have to refer first column and the last column, that is your market demand, summation of A and B. Okay, now market demand will be your horizontal summation of A's demand and B's demand, first column and the last column. This information you have to plot on the last diagram. Y-axis, X-axis, origin. On Y-axis we have price, that is PX. Then quantity demanded, or you can say market demand, quantity demanded by all the buyers, QX. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then over here it is 9, 7, 5, 3. Correct? So you can simply write 2, then 4, 6, 8, and last 10. Plot the information, first column and the last column. 1, price 1, and market demand is 10. 1, draw a straight line, 9 will be over here. Price increases to 2, market demand is 7. Price 3, market demand is 5. Price 4, market demand is 3. Draw a straight downward sloping line, D. This curve is your market demand curve, which is downward sloping from left hand side to right hand side. Again over here it shows you the inverse relationship between price and demand, that is when price increases, demand or market demand decreases. Okay, market demand is nothing but the summation of all the quantity demanded in the market. Thank you.